Topic. I don't never had no real topics and shit because the way my mind works, it's hard for me to focus on stuff. If I have a piece of paper saying focus on this or whatever, then I do. But besides that, I'm here, there, everywhere, bouncing off the walls. You know what I mean? But let's go way back. When I was little, we had the kids, Stacy Kid, Kevin Kid, and Tony Kid's parents. They lived right next to us in Sleepy Hollow Trailer Park. And they treated us like family. They used to babysit me and shit like that. White people, you know what I'm saying? They were awesome people. I loved them people. It was this older couple named Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. They used to look after me and my mom, you know what I mean? And when I went to court when I was a little boy. And the courts actually asked me who did I want to go with because they took me with my mom. And I'm young and stupid, and all I could think of is whites, whites. You know, what I was trying to say was I wanted to go with the white people, but they sent me to Mr. and Mrs. White, my Uncle Fred's parents or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they sent me down there. Then they shipped me off to my grandma Nana's house and shit. That ain't where I wanted to be. I wanted to go with the white people. You know, that it was awesome. Growing up, you know what I'm saying? People like Jeff Shirey, E.B. Hamlet, uh, it was a whole bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? Tracy Tuggle, they were real good friends. Yeah, Keith Mayhew, his brother, you know, real good people. Even though there was a lot of racial tensions down here, we had a bunch of good white people. You know what I mean? So I could never be no person to judge a book by its cover. Yo, he's white, he ain't shit. Nah. I got some homies at work. You know, so y'all know who you are. Gangster ass white boys. They're down to bang it out if it come down to it. When I was in the Marine Corps, there was some white people that had my back before black people would. They was loyal. You know what I mean? The most loyal cats in the world, those some Spanish cats. I used to ride with them. They should ride on a motherfucker for me. You know what I'm saying? Head busters. Them cats are so fucking loyal. My Spanish brothers, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, them cats is loyal. You know, so I miss them dudes, man. I ain't had to always watch my back when I was around them because they had my back. You know what I mean? But, you know, there's a lot of black people that's loyal too. I hate when people say black people don't look out for each other and shit. I look out for black people. You know what I'm saying? But everybody not built like me. But I was there was, you know what I mean? I don't understand. I don't understand it. But I ain't no Uncle Tom ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just wish this world wasn't like the way it is because anybody out there that thinks racism doesn't exist is a liar. You're blind. Maybe it's because you haven't experienced the stuff that I've experienced. Like, I think it was like a year or so before I graduated high school. A black guy and a white guy got to fighting. And hope people remember this. But I ain't gonna say no names. I can't remember who the names were, but a black person and a white person got to fighting. And then the streets, all of a sudden the streets was flooded. Blacks fighting whites and shit, all in the streets, Appomattox. You know what I'm saying? I graduated in 91, so it had to be 90, 89, somewhere around in there. I know some of y'all remember, you know what I'm saying? Got to. If you remember, say something, you know what I mean? But I just hate that, you know what I mean? And one of my worst fears all my life was it was going to be a race war because there's certain people out there that want a race war. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wins that shit, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna say be kind to each other, just be respectful of each other. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, me and my kids, you know, I clown motherfuckers. That's how I do. You know what I'm saying? Anybody say anything to me, I'm busting on them. You know what I mean? Eating their ass up. But I pulled up in the Moors one day with my kids. They was young. I seen this guy on a moped. He had one of them hard ass fucking German half helmets on with the spike and all that shit, rubber flags and shit. And I'm like, "What's up, cuz?" He looked at me. "I ain't your cuz." He started backing his moped up. And then all of a sudden the moped fell on top of him. My kids flipped out laughing and shit. I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Yo, be quiet. I don't want to have to fuck this dude up, you know what I mean?" But, you know what I'm saying? I have no love and for a racist, black or white, you know what I'm saying? Just, oh no. But don't get it twisted. You know, I love my white brothers, love my Spanish brothers, love my black people and shit. But if it came down to a race war or something like that, my skin is my sin. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I gotta be with my people. But I'm trying to diffuse it first. I always try to diffuse any situation first. That's what people don't understand. They think I'm a shit starter and this and that. Nah. Somebody and me arguing or whatever, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna try to walk off. But if you follow me, I'm gonna take your fucking head off. And next thing you know, "Oh, he crazy. You see what he did? This and that. He wouldn't stop, blah, blah." I gave you a chance for walking off. But you thought I was a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I showed you. Y'all have a good day.